It's clear that the world's largest corporations hold the vast majority of planet Earth's wealth and resources. Their CEOs wield prodigious power and have immense wealth that the average person couldn't even imagine. But how exactly do these CEOs spend their money? Today we are looking at the ridiculous things owned by CEOs. No matter what, public figures are bound to make enemies, and all of Facebook's bad press has put Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook's founder, in serious danger. According to security filings, Facebook spent $7.3 million last year for costs related to personal security for Zuckerberg at his residences and during personal travel pursuant to Mr. Zuckerberg's overall security program. That marked a 50% jump from the $4.9 million Facebook spent on Zuckerberg's security in 2016. The budget works out to $20,000 a day to protect Zuckerberg. It's also believed to be a record for security costs for any CEO of a large corporation, and the budget is only increasing. In 2018, Facebook approved a $10 million annual pre-tax allowance to amplify security for CEO Mark Zuckerberg and his family. That should be no problem for Zuckerberg, who is worth $74 billion. Elon Musk is a billionaire and tech industry icon who breaks the mold of his peers. His entrepreneurial spirit started young, and he's been making money in ludicrous sums since his youth in South Africa. Though he's an outspoken and highly controversial figure, it's impossible to deny that Musk has taken the tech world by storm, with companies like PayPal, Tesla, and SpaceX, among others. With a net worth of $21.4 billion, he has some serious buying power. As a result, Elon Musk has owned private jets for nearly 2 decades. Today, he owns a $70 million Gulfstream G650ER. In 2018, Musk reportedly flew 150,000 miles on his private jet. Bill Gates, the second richest man in the world, arrived on Ambergris Caye, Belize in 2018 to perfect his tennis game. Gates arrived on his luxury mega yacht Atessa IV, which is sitting right off the coast of Ambergris Caye, and reportedly considered buying a property on the island. Instead, he snapped up a whole island. The island, which is reportedly the largest in the Ternef Atoll, is located around 24 miles east of Belize City. The entire island spans approximately 400 acres. Warren Buffett is lauded as the greatest investor of all time. The Sage of Omaha has picked stocks with incredible accuracy over the course of his life. That means he has snapped up some of the most popular companies in the world during his career. Among them are Geico Insurance, See's Candies, Dairy Queen, Benjamin Moore, Duracell, NetJets, and Fruit of the Loom. That means the next time you taste a blizzard or get your car insured, you have Warren Buffett to thank. But Buffett is equally renowned for his practice of philanthropy. He has committed to giving away 99% of his wealth over the course of his lifetime and has convinced many other billionaires to do the same. Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world, with a net worth of $110 billion. Needless to say, he has a very impressive real estate portfolio, including his corn ranch. Purchased in 2004, the corn ranch serves as the base of operations for Blue Origin, the aerospace company founded by Bezos in 2000. The 165,000-acre spread, located just north of Van Horn, Texas, is the test site of the New Shepard rocket. This vertical launching and landing manned suborbital vehicle has been in development for the last decade and took its maiden flight in April 2015. Bezos Blue Origin made history in 2015 when it successfully launched and landed New Shepard, a reusable rocket. Recently, the space rocket company completed its 9th test of the New Shepard rocket system. The launch included a crew capsule on top of the New Shepard rocket booster, according to the Houston Chronicle. Blue Origin's goal is to launch up to 6 people in the capsule into the edge of Earth's atmosphere on tourism flights. Jeff Bezos took to Twitter to announce that construction of the 10,000-year clock has begun on his property in Texas, with a view to encourage thinking about humanity in the long term. Conceived back in 1986 by American computer scientist Daniel Hills, the clock's mechanism is designed to advance far more slowly than your average timekeeping device. It will tick once a year, its century hand will move once every 100 years, and its cuckoo will emerge every millennium. Following the completion of a few prototypes, the foundation has now begun building a 500-foot mechanical version on Bezos land in the Sierra Diablo range of West Texas. The construction is presently drilling into the mountains there to house its components, which are being machined and assembled in California. The clock is valued at $42 million, making it the world's most expensive clock by some estimates. Horologists around the world are rejoicing at one of the most impressive timepieces in history. Mark Zuckerberg is notorious for valuing privacy. How much? In 2014, the Zuckerbergs reportedly shelled out $100 million for 2 huge tracts of land on Kauai's North Shore, creating a 700-acre spread for family getaways. The land has 2,500 feet of ocean frontage, as well as a working organic farm. The couple made plans to build a 6,100-square-foot, 2-bedroom residence on the property, along with a 16-bay garage complex and a ranch administration building that includes keycard-protected offices and security headquarters. This way, he can do high-level executive work from the comfort of the beach. And this is just one of his many homes. Ma Huateng, also known as Pony Ma, is the CEO of Tencent Holdings, a Chinese tech behemoth that he co-founded in 1998. Ma has a background in engineering. The entrepreneur grew up in southern China, where his father worked as the manager of a major state-owned port. After graduating from Shenzhen University with a degree in computer science in 1993, he landed a job developing software for pagers. But many people are unaware that Ma invested $16 million in Fortnite in order to bring it to China. That means that he effectively has a 40% stake in the program produced by Epic Games. Its parent company is valued at over $15 billion. Musk is also the CEO of SpaceX, meaning that he has access to travel in outer space. He recently revealed his latest plans to extend consciousness beyond Earth using a towering steel spaceship. This is basically the holy grail of space, Musk said, standing between a towering, nearly assembled Starship rocket and Falcon 1, the company's first vehicle, whose debut orbital mission was celebrated by SpaceX 11 years ago. Starship, a shiny steel rocket ship designed to ferry dozens of humans to the Moon and Mars, is the top half of Musk's colossal interplanetary rocket system that stands 387 feet tall as the latest addition to SpaceX's lineup of reusable launch vehicles. Musk named Japanese billionaire Yusaku Maezawa as Starship's first private passenger in 2018. Bill Gates is the co-founder of Microsoft and was once the richest man in the world. The crown jewel of Gates' property portfolio is undeniably Xanadu 2.0. It shouldn't be too surprising that one of the wealthiest people in the world also has an insanely extravagant home. It took Gates 7 years and $63 million to build his Medina, Washington estate, named Xanadu 2.0 after the fictional home of Citizen Kane's Charles Foster Kane. At 66,000 square feet, the home is absolutely massive, and it's filled with high-tech details. He reportedly pays around $1 million in property taxes each year for the $200 million mansion. To give you an idea of the scale, 500,000 board feet of lumber was needed to complete the project. The house was built with 500-year-old Douglas fir trees. 300 construction workers labored on the home, 100 of whom were electricians. The house uses its natural surroundings to reduce heat loss. Xanadu